welcome back to Awkward Stage. I'm excited to be here. Zach Justice. Do I introduce you guys? I feel like I'm hosting.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you guys?
Great.
Today, I'm here with first and last names and socials. Straight to camera, please.
Yes.
Guys, welcome back to Awkward Stage Podcast.
Hi, it's us. We're back.
You could say, I'm Alina.
I'm Alina.
I'm Nicole.
We are your hosts, and today we have a very special guest.
Comedian, writer, notorious baby daddy, Zach Justice.
Yeah, but I'll never actually let him have it. Like I said, I do tend to push women down staircases.
Yeah.
So that's my kink.
Okay, notorious, almost baby daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pushing women down staircases, I feel like, is a thing that is very popular in America right now.
Yeah.
So you're right on trend.
Yeah.
Of course. I take it after my old
It's
stepdad.
the only thing that's still within the law.
It's a very
It's still
bipartisan.
legal.
Yeah, everybody agrees. They hate women.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yay.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Well, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. It feels. I mean, right when I got here, your dog attacked me and drew blood. I don't know if I can't even show this hand actually, just because it's hurting so
You
bad.
keep it there.
No, but you do have a lovely puffers of a dog. And,
Thank you.
And we got along quite well.
He's at Walter the Coach on Instagram. He has 300 followers.
Yeah.
He's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing really
Has he got
well.
his first brand deal yet?
He actually got me a brand deal.
Oh, nice.
This week, I got a brand deal with a Shark Ninja vacuum because they wanted creators with pets.
Oh, why didn't I get that deal?
Well, your cats are like kind of fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're a cat person. That's why
Yeah.
you didn't get the deal.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. It's probably
Well,
picked
I,
up from other things in life as well, right?
So aggressive.
I
I'd
covered
rather
him
be
in
pushed down the stairs.
tomato sauce.
It can be
I had to
arranged.
cover him in tomato sauce.
You had to cover your pups in tomato sauce
Yeah.
for a brand deal?
Yeah. Well, I pitched the idea.
Ah.
And they
So you're just like, I want to have the worst Tuesday ever.
Yeah. It actually was terrible, and the vacuum did clean up the tomato sauce. Like, I will
Oh.
say it did work.
Ninja Shark?
Shark Ninja. I will say it did work because as I was pouring the tomato sauce, I'm like, if this fucking vacuum doesn't work, my husband has quite the job
But
to
what was the pitch? You're just like, we want you to clean up your carpet with your payer. And you're like, no, I'll put them in. Oh, yeah, I'll make
Right.
spaghetti out of them.
Well,
huh?
they like what they wanted was you to be like, oh my gosh, look at how perfect an influencer's life looks in their videos. Like, look how perfect my house looks. And then they want you to like turn the camera and be like, actually, it's really messy. But like, I do comedy videos, so I'm not gonna like do just like a
Like, hey guys.
yeah, like, hey guys.
It's a day in my life. Like,
Yeah.
you don't do that.
So instead, I sort of like did a parody of that concept, and I
Gotcha.
was like, oh yeah, it looks like my house is perfect, but like in reality, like my entire house is covered in pasta sauce and Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
And so,
Mhm.
but that required me to actually
Very
cover my
Italian of you.
house in pasta sauce and Parmesan cheese.
If you haven't finished your holiday shopping yet, don't panic. We've got a secret source for incredible original gifts, and that's Uncommon Goods. UncommonGoods.com has the absolute best gifts for everyone in your life. We're talking moms, dads, teens, in-laws, besties, and your one and only. And it's not stuff you can find just anywhere. Uncommon Goods has unique and creative gifts, often handmade by independent artists and makers. So skip the gifts that scream last minute and find something truly original at uncommongoods.com. Some of my favorite things on there are the houseware. They have special grill baskets for kebabs. They have outdoor wine holders. Everything is so unique and you really can't find it anywhere else. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the US. They have the most meaningful, out-of-ordinary gifts of everywhere. Looking for a gift you don't have to worry about getting lost in the mail? Uncommon experiences are more than virtual classes. They're unexpected opportunities to have fun and connect in new ways, from tarot card reading, lunar astrology charting, cooking and mixology classes, crafts, gardening, and so much more. From art and jewelry to kitchen, home, and bar, Uncommon Goods has something for everyone. Not the same lackluster gifts you could find just anywhere. And for every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $2.5 million to date. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/awkwardstage. That's uncommongoods.com/awkwardstage for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods, because we're all out of the ordinary.
Okay, this is Awkward Stage Podcast, so we need to like learn about you as a child.
Love
So
it.
let's start at the beginning. Where did you grow up?
I came out of. Actually, I didn't come out of the birth canal of my mother. My head was too big. and I was
Oh.
C-sectioned in Las Vegas, Nevada, Sunrise Hospital.
Was it planned?
The birth?
Like
The
the
C-section.
C-section? Or did they realize your head was
No,
too
they
big?
realized my head was going in too big, and they're like, "Oh, if this was 100 years ago, both of you guys would have died."
Oh.
But we did it, modern medicine, and now I'm here today. My mom's spoinked an
Congratulations.
Air Force pilot. He flew F-15 planes. I think he just left his seat in there for a night. They decided to get married because they wanted to have a family together.
So romantic.
But it didn't work out. So
Okay.
they got divorced when I was 2. And this is a fun story about my childhood. I grew up in Las Vegas, a town of about 2 million, and my
rural, like
yeah,
there's
rural
the
Las
Strip,
Vegas.
and then there's just
I was like
then there's Vegas.
7 minutes
little
south from the Strip.
boxes. Yeah. Okay.
And my mom gets on the dating website eHarmony.
Oh,
And
wait, that was around,
That back
but
then,
it was
yeah.
like desktop.
It was
like
desktop
wasn't, like,
eHarmony.
apps.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This was when
Wow.
the guy with the white hair was on the commercials.
Classic.
Wait, are you very young? How old are you?
I'm 17.
No.
Okay, yeah.
27.
You're 27?
Yeah.
7.
Wait, yeah. eHarmony
He
was around. When did
28 years ago.
my family got a computer when I was like 6.
I was 10.
Yeah.
I was 10 when.
Was your family
You were
rich?
oh, you were 10. When
No, I came from a
Oh.
single mother who was English teacher. We didn't have a lot of
not
money.
rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay, you
the
were
pre-
10 though. Okay, so
Yeah.
she had a computer.
So she had a computer, and she gets on eHarmony and meets this guy from South Georgia. And after 3 meetings in person, I guess this was the 3rd or 4th meeting, he flies out to Las Vegas and proposes at a Margaritaville.
Shut
Wow.
on the Strip.
Yeah, the one on the Strip, the Margaritaville on the Strip. Pretty hot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
That's a Hallmark movie in the making.
I mean, that's a double tampon
Yeah.
when you're not menstruating because you're soaking
Okay.
wet type of thing.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what he meant on that one. But okay, so she's like,
Have you ever put a tampon up your butt?
I haven't.
Maybe you should do
I
that.
would, because a lot of people say it's easier to soak up alcohol, but I don't drink.
I think you should do that to
No,
earn the
that's-
right to keep talking about
That's how
tampons.
people in
Right.
high school got alcohol poisoning.
Oh,
Was sticking
putting tampons up their butts?
vodka tampons up their vaginas because your blood soaks it in like, really fast.
Should we try it on
Yeah,
the podcast?
let's do it tonight.
cut
Alina
to a
and I are
break.
going to an event
Ooh.
tonight. We should do.
Vodka
Okay, anyways.
tampies.
Okay, sorry. So proposed at Margaritaville.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then my mom comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, how would you like to go away from your family for a very long time and go live in South Georgia, town of 1,000?" So we get there, and
Oh,
my
that's
God.
where he
at
was
10, you
At
were
10.
pulled out of high school and everything. Your friends and
High
oh my-
school.
Oh, wait,
I wasn't
elementary
a boy
school.
genius. No, I was in elementary school still.
I
Yeah,
thought you had
just
a
saw it.
really big brain.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the big head,
Yeah.
but no, not much going on.
I thought
Very
it was
hollow.
the big penis.
I wish. I've
10.
got it.
And we're back to fucking pedophilia.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Keep
my
going.
penis has actually retracted since 10 years old. It started off big and then got small.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
All my ex-boyfriends.
They all had big penises at 10.
When they met
And
Alina, their
really small
penises,
penises when
their
they met
penises
me.
Oh, okay.
retracted into their body.
Oh,
Like, no.
After 6 months with
I
Alina.
was like, hello, I have a German tradition.
You want to hear a joke?
that's really sweet.
Yeah,
actually.
I know. Another Hallmark movie.
So we get there and I'm like, oh, Mom, there's so many trees. And then we're leaving school. And you know what they're having at the town square?
Like a Gilmore Girls town square?
Very similar.
Yeah.
KKK rally
Ooh.
in the town. Yeah. White hoods and
Wow.
all. And they're telling everybody to go back to where they're from. And then I'm like, Mom, where are we? And she's like,
Did you know
I
what
don't know.
KKK was?
I
Or
kn-
was this like your first?
I knew it from like the history books.
Internet?
You know,
Oh.
I didn't think it was still going on. I was just like, oh, whoa.
Wait, was
whoa.
it a
Fuck.
legit KKK
Yeah.
rally? It wasn't like a, Trump.
No.
was-
This was before Trump.
No,
Like
but I mean
white
like a
hoods?
conservative
white hoods, yeah,
rally,
yeah.
a literal KKK.
Yeah, no, you can pull it
Wow.
up online. I think it's Nahunta KKK rally or Brantley County KKK
Oh
rally.
my God.
Yeah. So I was like, Mom, where are we? She's like, I don't know. So she got a little sad at that point from taking me somewhere to wherever we were. Also, we had, okay, this was a little bit.
But the guy, then your stepdad,
Mm.
he
was
like
the grand
normal person.
master.
Okay.
No. Grand wizard, whatever you call it. No, he was a normalish guy. I didn't work out. But we still stayed in South Georgia. And I do want to say that KKK, that chapter, they came to that town, you know?
Yeah.
And the people of this town, like, we all protested against it.
Okay.
So the town wasn't for it. I think they were equally confused. But, you know, me as a child, I was like, oh, is this just a normal Tuesday?
Right.
Yeah.
You like moved to the south.
But-
and then
I miss the strip.
Yeah.
We've talked about the negatives of the town, but the positives of the town
Mm-hmm.
were tailgating for cow patty bingo. You guys ever cow patty bingoed? Okay, so
Wait, is that where you push the cow? No.
that's cow tipping.
Ah.
It's another thing to do, but that's
With
one's
animals.
a little bit more rogue.
Okay.
I have never heard those words together in my life.
No, cow patty bingo should be a national treasure. It's more of a southern treasure where you rent out a middle school football field or a big farm, and you spray paint checkerboards all across. So there's squares everywhere.
They poop.
Yeah, they're gonna poop. So there's numbered checkerboards. You go up to the guy. Hey, hello, how you doing? I'd like to buy number 6, 12, and a 42, please. And if that cow pooped on your number, you win all the money. So it's a big festivity. Yeah.
Wow.
Do cows poop that much? I don't know much about cows.
Yeah.
If you put them somewhere long enough, something's gonna come out.
So it's a
what I've
long
heard.
It has to
game.
be grass.
Yeah, it's a day event. So everybody kind of
It's
they
an
kind of
all
look.
day.
All right, he hasn't pooped yet, so let's eat more corn dogs or whatever it is. Yeah.
That's
fun.
cute. And the
It's a
whole
good time.
town comes together. There's like a little section where the KKK people are
They
hanging
weren't there.
out with
They
their hot dogs.
they weren't allowed.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they were in
Good.
like the VIP section.
Wow, that's
of
fun.
some other town.
So, was it like farmy?
Very
where you were?
farmy, yeah.
It was farmy.
It was, everyone drove trucks. Everyone brought their shotguns to school because they were going to hunt for deer afterwards. And yeah,
Did you ever
Nice.
hunt something?
I did not.
Did you kill something?
I never. Well, I did have to kill a squirrel because my dog, German Shepherd, her name was Marina. I know. Ripped its legs off in the back. It was kind of dragging itself across the
buddy.
yard. So we just took a BB gun. I was going to put one to the dome, put it out of its misery. BB gun wasn't pressurized enough. We did 12 to the dome.
No.
And it was mostly just hitting it.
I-
So we had to-
Yeah, BB guns don't kill things.
No. Oh,
no,
that's
so we had to get
terrible.
an axe and then chop its head off.
Oh my god.
And all of this was to put it out of its misery, but I think its final moments, unfortunately, were not great. But I
Yeah.
was trying to be a humanitarian.
Yeah, because it would have bled out.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that would have taken too
Okay.
long.
What were you like
Lovely.
What were you like as a kid besides
Killing
violent?
squirrels.
As a small, I didn't want. Remember, I was putting it out of its
Yeah,
misery.
yeah.
A small child, I was very much a mama's boy, big into imagination, believed in Santa way too long. I think it was the 4th grade when I finally was like, "Mom, are you kidding me?" So I think that's a little too late.
Is it? I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
maybe.
Then
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
perfectly. So that's like 10.
Yeah. You know what? I have no concept of time at that.
I don't know
feel
any
sometimes I
children.
look at children, I'm like, this child could be 6 or 12. So I feel like
As long as
10
you're
is
not like this
fine.
child could be 6 or 18, then
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
not anymore.
So you were a mama's boy. Does that mean you were like shy?
I was not shy.
Are you an only child?
half. My dad's side, I got a family. I got brothers and sisters, and then mom's
But they
side,
weren't in Georgia.
No.
No.
They're all over the country and doing
Okay.
stuff and doing much bigger things than I am. So, yeah.
Okay.
One of them went to West Point and now owns like a multi-billion-dollar company. Another one is going to med school, and the other one is like a full-fledged doctor doing great work.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
and then I post videos on the internet.
Yeah, that's better than what we do.
I don't think so.
But it's also more stressful
No,
and
because
like boring.
I've never met a doctor that makes people happy.
No. Well, maybe after a big
Nicole.
surgery, You want to cancel doctors.
Have you ever left your doctor's office being like, man, I'm really happy after that visit?
Usually I just have bruised knees. Which doctors do you guys go to? I say
Wow.
less problematic, I assume.
No, that's, you know what?
Yeah.
Not
It's for the
problematic.
young.
It's for the young. Yeah, this podcast is for kids.
This podcast is for kids.
You guys click that button when you upload? Mm-hmm. Good.
Yes, it's made
Yeah.
for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just Cocomelon and then this.
Okay, so when would you say was like your awkward stage?
Probably still going through it, but my awkward stage was probably middle school.
Yeah,
I grew out my
classic.
hair to a length that was just not good.
Like the Justin Bieber.
It was
thing?
there. I mean, I'm still got that a little bit,
Yeah.
but this was past the shoulders.
Do you ever go like?
No, I'm more of just whatever happens throughout the day happens. You know.
Yeah. Do you put any product in it?
How
How does
I
man hair work?
I never have until recently. I was introduced to sea salt spray.
Oh.
And I'll spritz a couple
This gives
sea
it some
salts in there. I
texture.
don't know if it does absolutely anything,
No,
but I feel like
it
I'm
does.
taking
It
care of
looks
it. It
good.
does.
It gives it like dimension and texture.
Texture, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys.
You're onto
Then yeah,
something.
I guess I put some stuff in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In middle school, a lot of middle school boys haven't fully like caught up with hygiene. So, with your long hair, was it like one of those?
No, I
classic-
was very hygienic because
Okay.
I was always girl obsessed. Usually, but it was only just one girl. I mean, this was the love of my life. Like I remember being in middle school and the girl I liked would be in a different class and we'd all have
What's
to go
her
to
name?
her.
You don't remember her first and last name? I remember.
This
her
might have been Kristen at
and
the
her
time.
address.
I think it was Kristen at the time. I could be wrong. We're gonna go with Kristen. There's also
Kristen.
a Katrina. And then I made a Hurricane Katrina joke, and she was young and she cried, and we never were the same after that. But we'll say it's Kristen at this point. But I
Okay.
could remember she'd be in like math, I'd be in science. It's like okay, depending on how fast she usually walks, she'll probably walk by this locker at this time. So I kind of count my steps. And like I would stay a little bit behind because I get there first, so we could at least cross paths. We could give her like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, what's up, you know?
Yeah, and
So-
pretend like it's totally nothing.
Yeah,
But
and
inside
then-
you were like, wow.
And then eventually she caught a little love bug for me, and we started dating. It was like
Wait, how did that come about? Like, did you ask her to be your girlfriend, or
this was 7th grade, so it was more of that guy over there
Yeah.
said that she likes you, and then this
and
guy,
then it's like we're a thing now?
We never, and then it's like, do you want to date her? Yeah, and then they went and told each other, and then we dated for exactly 1 week, and during that entire week, didn't say one word to each other.
Yeah.
I don't even remember how we broke up.
Did you
We might still be
text?
together. I hope she stayed loyal because I have.
Katrina? No, Karina, Kristen.
Kristen.
Yeah,
DM us.
yeah, please.
So the long hair, like, did people think it was cool?
Were
Were you cool?
I remember girls being like, "Oh, it's the same length as mine." So if that means it's cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I was also like 5 feet tall.
Is that tall?
Not in middle school. It wasn't too tall.
But
I
you're
was
so
usually-
tall now.
I know.
When did you grow?
I grew high school. The voice got deeper. A couple more loins were thrown my way.
It all
you
just
guys get it.
happens.
Yeah.
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 mhm.
So
So
what-
long hair.
Yeah.
like,
What was the vibe? Like, what
following
was
girls
the
around.
fashion?
Did you have braces?
I didn't have braces.
Never.
I know.
You
yeah.
just had good teeth.
I had decent teeth throughout my life. They're prone to chipping, but I didn't think we'd bring it up. It's actually a real soft spot for
Okay.
me and my teeth.
Are they sensitive when they chip?
No, not really.
Oh, that's good.
It's just more of I think I was always destined to be a villain. So they were I don't know, some kind of angle my storyline's
Yeah.
trying to play
I
on
think
me.
you're on the right path.
Good.
So, fashion wise,
Yeah.
what was your vibe?
Oh, I'd wear the same Hollister shirt 2 times a week, just because like that's all I got for last Christmas, and it was hat stuff.
Yeah.
And I was really big, so I've always been skinny my whole life, and I never liked a neckline that was just it baconed up and too big. I like a tight neck.
Yeah.
So during that time, if I would wear the same shirts over and over again because I liked a tight neck.
Was it like a polo? A Hollister polo?
I would wear a Hollister polo sometimes, or just a t-shirt that's a little bit thicker material than a Hanes. Some might say.
These are all very specific specifications for a middle school boy's clothing.
Yeah.
Because I
Again,
feel like,
everything was through the lens of I want this girl to think I'm something.
yeah, but I've
Where
never
did you get
heard.
the idea? Sorry.
Have you ever heard of like a guy be like a neckline or like a
No.
thickness of a shirt at that
No.
age?
But also maybe that wasn't shared with us because it's
Yeah.
like very normal for girls to talk about it and talk about it to each other. But I don't assume guys go to each other and they're like, "Hey man, like
That neckline looks really good on you.
No, this was back during the time when just everything was gay. So just if you were in middle school and you did anything that was just out of normal, it wasn't even a sexual. People just you were scared of being called gay.
Right.
Yeah.
Because for context, back in the day, calling something or someone gay when you're cis and straight, then that was considered an insult, which we do not.
Alina's backpacking.
We do not.
Well, no, you guys just said you guys
We
were
do not
against
agree
gay.
with that.
You guys
Alina,
Well, you sent me the email that you're against.
We said please
we're
don't bring up
liberal.
homosexuality because Alina might say something offensive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah. Pedophilia, however.
You're on board.
It's
What about gay
fine.
pedophilia?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a topic.
That's just
Let's get to a commercial break.
Um,
Oh, shout out the Catholics. How are you doing?
shout out to the we talked a lot about Catholic Church
Yeah.
on the last episode.
The Catholic Church and Scientology are equally fucked up.
Equally.
Well, yeah.
No.
Okay. One of them has a
I
movie
would
star.
I would say equally.
This is up for debate.
Okay.
Okay. We would never have had Top Gun 2 without one of them. I'll just say that. The other one produced Spotlight.
Where'd we leave off on getting the gist of? We
Oh.
left off on fashion.
Hollister. Oh, we were the shirt with the little bit thicker material and the perfect neckline.
Yeah.
But wait, where did you get the idea that was going to win you the girl?
I just think
Like, what were your pop culture influences for that?
I didn't have many pop culture influences at the time. I liked the way she could dribble a basketball, and I really liked basketball at the time. And I said, "Oh, this girl gets it. She's figured out life. She can go between her legs." I mean, right now that's not a euphemism for anything because I'm in middle school. But in the
Right.
future, it's like, "Oh, I want to go between the legs like the basketball." But not in
Yeah.
middle school. No, I didn't even have armpit hair at the time.
Oh.
My genitalia, I'm sure, were just tight
Yeah.
as a bird's nest.
That was
Yeah.
the thing that I'm really confused about like childhood crushes is there's like nothing sexual about it, you know, like oh, I want to kiss that person, but like when you kiss them, like you don't feel anything.
No,
Like,
it's just
Just like
wet.
warm lips.
it's
It's
just
so
like I think it's
wet.
just exciting.
Yeah.
Like,
like
it's
in your
exciting.
face.
It's just exciting, like the anticipation of like
Yeah. And there's something about just like being close to that person and it's just like so exciting, but you don't really know why.
I feel like when I was younger, that's the time I actually loved the most. Because when I had a crush on someone, I mean, I haven't felt that kind of love in a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like people are like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you don't know you don't feel anything like adults do. You're young." And then now I'm like, that was way more pure than anything I feel now. Now it's like, I want to stick this and that.
that's why 17-year-olds write the best love songs.
That is true.
And I'll stand by
Olivia Rodrigo
Yeah.
built a career off of it.
Best
Taylor
love songs.
Swift.
that. Best love songs
Yeah,
when they were
Justin Bieber
17.
did too.
Yeah. All the best love songs are written when you're 17.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
'Tis the season for clean balls. Fa la 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 la. Our friends at Manscaped are helping you clear your driveway for safe travels this holiday season. From stocking stuffers to white elephants, Manscaped's products are at the top of every wish list. Grab some crop mops for your pops or the body buffer for the holiday lover. Win this year's white elephant gift and help all the men in your life go from eggnog to nice hog this December by going to manscaped.com and using code AWKWARDSTAGE for 20% plus free shipping. The ball trimmer is a perfect gift for a white elephant because A, it's kind of funny, and B, people actually want it. What better holiday gift than giving the gift of good hygiene and a few laughs? Dad has nasty nose hairs? Save his life with the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer. Manscaped is here to make holiday shopping a blast by giving products they'll love and make them laugh. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code AWKWARDSTAGE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code AWKWARDSTAGE. Manscaped, for a perfect gift that will be the holiday's biggest hit. The holiday season is around the corner, and with it comes gift giving, lots of great food, and of course, dreaded holiday portraits. I have a hard enough time as it is not making weird faces in photos. I don't need acne on top of it. While we can't control other aspects of the holidays, we can make sure you feel confident and camera ready for your photos. That's why we're excited to partner with Apostrophe. Apostrophe's goal is to help you feel confident in your own skin. Whether you're dealing with breakouts, signs of aging, or acne scarring, Apostrophe will help you love the skin you're in. Apostrophe is an online platform that connects you with an expert dermatology team to get customized acne treatment for your unique skin. Through Apostrophe, you can get access to oral and topical medications that use clinically proven ingredients to help clear acne. Simply fill out an online consultation about your skin goals and medical history, then snap a few selfies and a board-certified dermatologist will create your initial customized treatment plan. Apostrophe offers access to prescription treatments for all all types of acne, from hormonal acne to facial acne, even back, chest, and butt acne. Treat breakouts from head to toe. It's like getting yourself a gift, honestly, because it comes with a cute little postcard and stickers and personalized prescription bottles. And we have a special deal for our audience. Get your first visit for only $5 at apostrophe.com/awkward when you use our code awkward. That's a savings of $15. This code is only available to our listeners. To get started, go to apostrophe.com/awkward and click get started. Then use our code awkward at sign up and you'll get your first visit for only $5. Thank you, Apostrophe, for sponsoring this episode.
Are we going straight into the feet story?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you have an embarrassing story from your awkward stage that you wouldn't mind sharing with us?
An embarrassing story from my awkward stage. I think it's, the classic. I was talking to this girl. This was Katrina at the time, and we were getting a little intimate with her, or talking.
Ooh,
in
like
middle
what
school.
does that mean?
Like, who do you like? And she was like, I don't know, like, who do you like?
Wait, you were having this conversation in person?
No, over text.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
that's what.
wild.
Yeah.
And I just remember texting like, oh, is this girl with blonde hair? And she's like, oh, well, mine's this guy with brown hair.
Oh.
And then I was like, and she's got blue eyes. And she's like, oh, he's got brown eyes. And I was like, she's like, well, who's yours? I was like, I think you know. And then she's like, is it me? I was like, yeah. And then I was like, is it me? And she's like, no. What? Are you kidding me? It was my best friend.
No. Oh, so
she
maybe,
really led me on there,
so,
huh?
but maybe she
came
thought
in like
you
Hurricane
were,
Katrina, didn't she?
She probably thought you guys were like hanging out together.
Yeah.
And you were asking for him.
A lot. Yeah. I was devastated, to say the least. I thought my life was
Yeah.
over at that point.
How
I didn't
did
think
she
about
react?
suicide, but that was the closest I've ever been to it.
How did she react to when you said it was her? Like,
Oh, she was like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. And then afterwards, I hit her with, my cousin had my phone.
oh.
So, yeah. the
Wait,
classic.
also after somebody, if you go through all those steps and then somebody says, well, I like you, wouldn't you just be like, oh, I like you too? Or like just be like, oh,
No,
thank you, but not say someone else?
she had a rhetoric. She had a mission. And
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
to get him.
Oh,
Did
she?
they date?
They did.
Oh.
So it was really cute.
She's the one that got away.
Yeah, they have a kid together now.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I would have believed that.
Oh, man,
I don't
me
know
too.
why. Like, I'm like, Georgia? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they were cousins too.
Yeah.
Oh, we would find out so often
Yeah.
that kids in class, they'd be like, oh, we're dating. And then like the next week, they'd be like, we're cousins, so we can't. It would happen so often.
Are you being serious?
Oh,
That
dead
is
serious. It's not a
so
joke at all.
awkward.
Wait, how would they not know they were cousins?
Yeah.
Oh, just because everyone in the town at some point has like been in each other. And
So it's like one of those towns where everybody stays.
Yeah.
But then the parents constantly have to check them, like, who's your girlfriend? Oh, it's this girl. And then like, I have to talk
That's
to you.
literally
That's your
how it
cousin.
happened. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
But
I'm never going to move there. I never want to live there.
well, you should be good. I don't think you'll be related to anyone.
Yeah.
I was, and that was kind of my thing. It's like I moved from Vegas. I'm not related to anybody. And then
Were you?
I go to a family reunion, and they're like, "Where are you from?" I was like, "Georgia." And they're like, "Oh, where do you go?" I was like, "Oh, I go to elementary school at Hoboken." And they're like, "Oh, you have a cousin named Marley that lives
Shut
there."
up.
And then she went on to get convicted for killing her child.
Wait, she got convicted for killing her.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's terrible.
It was actually really sad.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's brighten the mood with some feet pics, huh?
Ooh, yes.
Let's talk about feet.
Yes.
So the other day on our podcast,
Uh-huh.
this was wild. So we had an uptick.
Tell everyone what your podcast is called. For those of
Dropouts
you-
podcast. Never listen to it. It's terrible.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Great pitch.
So we have the podcast and we get an uptick of views. And, I'm like, oh, what's working well?
Mm-hmm.
Go to our analytics and we get a breakdown of external sources. And it's like, okay, this is how many views you get. Oh, this many views came from TikTok. That was number 2. This how many views came from Instagram, number 3. Our number 1 with 45% was WikiFeet.com.
Shut up.
Yeah, because Indy, our co-host, had her dogs out the episode before.
Like
so.
she was wearing like.
Wait, so they
sandals?
reposted it,
No,
or
she
they?
just took her shoes off in the episode, and people saw her feet.
And then immediately it landed on WikiFeet.
Oh, if you go to wikifeet.com/Indiana or /dropouts, it's all on there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, because she has a huge following. Like, she's a famous person.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah.
She,
So-
she has better feet than
So
everybody in this
people
room.
are looking
For famous
for
people's
like
feet.
their
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
It's a big masturbation tactic.
We just got a DM to Awkward Stage podcast asking specifically me if I would be interested in selling some feet pics and making some feet content for someone. But they specifically said that they didn't want any from Alina.
And in response, we want to say, how much are you willing to pay?
How much are you willing to pay, and will you pay more if I just throw one of Alina's in?
Or will you pay less?
And how much
What
would you
is
pay
it
for
about
Zach?
my feet that you don't want?
Have you guys ever compared the downstairs excrements?
But I have
Our vaginas?
I have a.
Feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have compared. We're talking about feet, but like.
We can get into that after if you'd
let's
like
move on
to.
to
I
vaginas.
thought you were asking if we
I
all
have one
compared.
Usually when I
fucked
come
up
on. Okay. Other people's podcasts don't ask about vaginas.
I
Go ahead.
have like my fourth toe on both feet is twisted sideways. So I
Oh.
imagine that I would never be considered to have like beautiful
No. You don't understand. People who are into feet, there's all sorts of people who are into feet.
They love a
There's
quirky
only a
foot.
small group that is into well-groomed feet. There's I don't know how small or big the groups are, but there's a big group that is into like sweaty feet or like ugly looking feet, or like there's a market for every type of foot out
Okay.
there. Yeah, there's people who want to see like videos of your feet in like food, like
Oh,
you
see,
could
that
get
would
out the
make-
tomato
I
that
think
would
that was
make
the whole
sense
thing
to
with your
me.
dog, because your dog's
Yeah.
feet were in food, right? The other day for that brand deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if Walter is
Yeah.
on WikiFeet.
Yeah, that's a bestiality thing.
Yeah. And let's get
Well-
into bestiality.
Oh, is this the bestiality section? Sorry if
Yeah.
I jumped the gun.
Yeah.
So now it's time to bring my dog Walter.
Walter, what's going on?
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Circling
tell
back.
us- wait, oh, that's right. Oh,
Circling back, if you had like one piece of advice for yourself when you got cruelly texted that you weren't the man of honor, what am I trying to say right now? Alina?
you were here. Let me try.
Okay.
If you could give your younger self, the guy that was in the awkward stage that had just been rejected, a piece of advice, what would it be?
Save up money and get another Hollister drip drop, because those girls were just clamoring for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
At least you thought so at the time.
And then
Actually, in
4
reality,
times
I don't
a
think
week.
they cared. Yeah.
You can look cool.
Maybe take some Miracle Grow, put it in the cereal. I think they like taller guys at the time, and it still seems to be true for all women in general, or most women in general. Sorry to generalize.
You have a really good grasp on women.
Oh, that's what that's what people would say.
That's like your thing, right?
A lot of women. So I put this in my bios. Is
Oh no.
that's probably a woman calling me right now.
Hold for
My computer.
Nicole's computer.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so women.
Women. Why am I? So this is what I say to everyone: is I know women better than women know women. I've said that for
Yeah.
years,
Yeah.
and usually women will be like, no, and then
And that was
I'll
my
be like,
first
stop
impression.
talking, I'm a man.
Well, because you know better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
men
if they
always
say-
do better.
Yeah.
That was my first impression. You stepped in and I was like, oh my God, it's like he's looking right through
It's
me.
like we don't
Let
have
me
to do
suck his
anything
dick.
because he's gonna take care of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys need
That's what
anything
we want.
explained, very simple.
Oh.
How
You
to-
should just put explanation, like you should just explain things and put it on your like socials so that women can just pull it up whenever they
Like, I'm
need.
a woman helper.
Yes. Yes.
This is reminding
woman
me.
savior.
This is reminding me a lot of my YouTube feed right now.
Why? Oh.
Men are
oh,
telling you how
right.
to do things.
No, I was making a sketch on Andrew, based off of Andrew Tate's podcast. So I was looking at a lot of YouTube videos of him, and now my entire YouTube is like exactly this conversation we're having.
Yeah.
And then do you guys bow down to him at night as your Lord and Savior?
Yeah.
As you should.
Now I do because I've been completely enthralled by all the videos.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, where can everyone find you?
Oh, I'm where do I live? 115 wherever. Zach Justice. If you don't want to, you can look it up and don't feel like you have to. And what's Walter's Instagram again?
Walter the Coach.
Yeah, go follow Walter. Don't worry about me. Trust me, it's not a good time.
It's not a good time.
No, it just there's so many things on the internet. If you find yourself on my page, you're on the wrong stuff. you know?
Okay, I'm gonna unfollow you actually then.
Yes, you should.
Great.
It's,
I'm not going to
nothing's
start
good.
following you.
Yeah.
And do follow Awkward Stage Pod and DM us your awkward stories, and we will read them on the podcast.
And like, don't forget to tell everyone you know about this podcast and rate
Everyone.
and review and subscribe and
Log into your old Facebook and PM everyone.
go to MySpace, find us there, and we'll see you next week. Bye. We love you.
Bye. I love you so much. It's insane.
Zach loves you.